I started hearing voices. I remember feeling like, whoa, like what's going on? I never knew nothing about schizophrenia. I can't even spell it. Music is my everything. After being diagnosed, one of my biggest fears was, can I come back into music? I've been waiting for 3 months for my label to give me a phone call. Yeah, I'm here. I go by the name of Shaka. I'm a musician from North London. With my group Marvel, things was going up so fast. Touring, arenas, I'm talking like 5,000, 10,000 every night. But then we released our single. The single didn't do well. Our label got cold feet. They dropped us from the label. And during that year, that's when I spiraled into like deep depression. I just couldn't take it. I remember that period of just being in a really dark place. Yo, today, we're gonna meet up with like 2, 3 of my friends that's been with me throughout everything.
Shaka used to be the funny guy. When Shaka first broke up from Marvel, I saw a change. He became more withdrawn.
I started hearing voices. I had the radio on. I felt like the radio was trying to communicate with me, which was weird. It was like their conversations was about me. I had a breakdown, like I literally just exploded. I was screaming, my mum was trying to get me to calm down. There was a statue thing my mum had in the house, and I remember taking it, and I remember smashing it. I probably thought it was something evil. The ambulance parked up, and that's when I freaked out. I can't explain the panic to you. You're just scared for your life. You think you're gonna die. I tried to leave. They fought against me at the door and told me I'm in a mental health hospital.
Shaka didn't want me to come see him at the hospital. You just have to be there for them. If you're my brother, I don't really care how I see you.
I was eventually diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. I never thought that I'd be able to function in society again. One of my fears as well, can I come back into music? Is my manager gonna accept my diagnosis? The universe has blessed me with a perfect manager. I call him Uncle Kem. He's not really an uncle.
Shaka's been let down quite a few times within the music industry. He's got a new record deal, and the deal has been a little bit quiet. I'm concerned for Shaka. If that boy breaks, it could break for a very long time.
When you've got a mental illness you've been diagnosed with, you can relapse at any time. It does give me a bit of anxiety. The last episode I had was 2 years ago. At that time, I couldn't accept that I was on medication. My friend called me and said, let's go to Magaluf. And I'm like, yo, let's do it. My mum said, make sure you take your medications. And I remember thinking, yeah, whatever. We had drinks, we partied. All of a sudden, I do not feel right, like I'm bugging out. This light comes shining on me that tipped me over the edge on the plane. I remember having voices saying like, to jump off the plane. I did the most dumbest thing ever. I was trying to hide it. I feel like we're in such a judgmental world anyway. The fact you've got a label like schizophrenia like hanging over your head, I felt like a curse to my family. I come from an African background. They look at it like there's something spiritually wrong with you. We're meeting my auntie today.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, auntie.
Oh, I hope you're taking your medication.
I am. She said my son had a breakdown just like yours. She knows how much of a taboo subject it is.
There's a lady, African woman I met, and I was telling her about my son.
Yeah.
He said, why are you telling people about your son having mental? I said, what is that? We should not be hiding.
I want to talk about stuff like schizophrenia in my music. Would it be acceptable? This is not the normal content that's acceptable.
I was in a mental home shedding a few tears. That's where I spent my Christmas and New Year's. My name's Shaka, not a lot gets me too scared, but going back and staying there, that has to be my true fear.
I'm waiting for my label to give me a phone call so we can discuss like what's happening. For the past 3 months, I've literally been in limbo, not knowing like what direction my career's going in.
We are all very worried. We don't know what's gonna happen. This is it. This is it. This is everything for Shaka.
Yeah, I'm here.
Just want to know what's happening with Shops. Like, are you going to re-signing him?
Our only issue really is that we have to be realistic, and like, we would always desire to exceed what we've done before and to take things.
What I'm doing is really different, but I believe in it and I feel like there's an audience for it.
We definitely want to continue working because like, I've got a lot of belief in you.
We're happy to move forward. All right, cool. And that's a wrap. I feel good.
I feel much better because I've got some clarity. Do you know what I mean? So I know what to go away and do now.
The dream is actually starting to come alive. The vision is about to happen. So I'm really excited. Yo, what's good, what's good? Today,
Yeah.
you're gonna be performing.
Yeah, I've got this new song I'm gonna perform. It's called Peace of Mind. I've got my supporters, I've got my loved ones around me.
We've got you,
Yeah.
and we're here to have your back from now until the end of this.
Thank you. Let's do it.
I wanna live a decent life, peace of mind. I wanna worry and stress when I sleep.
How are we feeling, everyone? We good?
Right now, I'm on a real mission and I've got a real purpose. I have to speak about my story. You literally just don't know what's gonna happen. That's why life is beautiful. I'm so grateful.
I was young back then, but now it's starting to make sense. I was young back then.
Schizophrenia can be found in 1.1% of the world's population. There's millions of people that's gonna realize that they're not alone. If you don't feel like there's anyone you can talk to, there's so many organizations that are dying to help you. Just swipe up.